We're doing.
Hmm.
Give me a moment. I'll open that PDF also. So we were at question number 7. Generate an invoice for customer A and go to sales and click OK. That has happened. Generate bulk invoice. That
Hmm.
8 point what we were doing.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Just now, generate a bulk invoice for 10 customer, each 150 subscription services. Okay. Now,
Oh,
how you can do this transaction? When you go to the QuickBooks file, please go to the QuickBooks file.
give me a moment.
Yeah.
How can I hide it? You want me to go to the QuickBook files, no?
Yeah.
Uh, where it is? That I've saved in drives. Hello.
No, I'm talking about the QuickBooks file. Yeah, this one.
And that I'm saying that this list, document list you're saying, na?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No, not this document checklist. As of now, we have to open that this one file. Okay. And versus QuickBooks file. We have to record 10 transactions
Customer related.
of subscription, right?
Ge- okay, so you are doing the point 7 or point 8?
Point 8.
Point
Okay,
eight.
generate bulk invoice for 10 customer, each for 150 for subscription services.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. So we in a QBO we have facilities to record batch transactions.
Yes.
Okay, so please open that.
Okay, here it is.
Let me open my QBO also.
And there is an option in the list
Not
in
import.
tools import data.
No, not import. Please go to the customers
Okay, I'll go to the customers then. Transaction.
or under the cell. Under the see, customers
Sales.
always comes under sales.
Sales.
Okay? Now go to the invoice. The
Okay.
invoice. Next to create invoice, you can see one option.
Multiple invoice and import invoices.
Please go to the multiple invoices.
Okay.
Okay. Now here you can mention invoice number from the next under the customers. You can type the name and you can create new customer from here directly.
Okay. But if we have the readily available data, we
Mm.
can copy paste it here or we can import it directly.
You can import also, but if these are simple single line item, so that is better to uh, do the manual entries just in this file. And see, this is a part of best transaction only.
Hmm.
Okay, so either you can type here or you can import.
Okay. You have given me file, yeah, previously.
Hmm.
If you remember,
Yeah, I do.
डाउनलोड्स में हमारे पास एक फाइल था सैंपल इनवॉइस इंपोर्ट
Hmm.
शिप
Hmm.
करके. Shall I
Correct.
import it?
But the try it was
It
that
was,
file.
I think, giving some error, I guess.
Yes.
So we were saying, you were saying that we'll fix it next time.
Yeah, please proceed with that.
Select invoice number, customer email.
Email is it is there.
Not required. No, email is not there. Customer is there, invoice date, due date, terms, location, memo, product description,
Yeah, so not applicable. That's
not
fine.
applicable. But invoice date is there.
Yeah. See, few fields that is mandatory.
Yes.
Invoice date, then
Hmm.
customer name, product or services, and their cost.
I need to check the date format. I think this was the date format.
No, it was dash.
Yes, it was dash. This one, I guess.
Yeah. No, it has 2020, 2021 or what was that? Only see, only not
Let me
YY.
open it,
Yeah,
open the
please
file.
open the check it.
Sample invoice data. Is it possible that it will import few lines and it will give error for the others, or it will altogether give the error for every data?
Something is wrong into this file. Somewhere something is wrong or mismatch.
Yeah, this is the data 9/7/24. Okay, so it is like DD. It is month is in the beginning,
No,
and this
in your Excel sheet, it is a
DDMMYY.
date. In your computer, it is
huh.
date. Okay, and how to check it? No need to go inside the file. You can check from here. On the
Okay,
right bottom, date and time. You can see in your computer. And your laptop is going to be turned off. So please switch on the charging.
give me a moment. I have a charger here. Yes, now tell me how we can check it the date format.
Right bottom in your computer. Yeah. Okay. You can see.
Yes.
So
6th
see.
October, it's
Yeah. Okay.
DDFY.
Yeah. So DDMM.
Hmm. Okay, so shall I go to next? I think every tick mark is now in green.
Yes. Okay. Please proceed with that. Let's see what's happening.
Do I need to close that file which we are importing?
Let's see how what is. In first line, you have to select customer.
There are two customers. Which one they are saying?
You no, you can select anyone. See the customer which you imported from Excel sheet, it is not coming. That
Hmm.
is why you got blank over there. Okay. Now you can again here you can see on terms row number three.
Okay, yeah, this one?
Row number three, next 60 days, okay, but counting is not coming for the due dates.
No, no, it is not coming. These blank. Due date column is blank.
Yeah, okay. So when we click here next 60, so that should be there. So this was the error when we were importing.
And why it is happening? Data is blank in that sheet or whatever. What is the reason?
No, but I need to check what was the wrong. And service date shouldn't be prior to invoice date. Total and subtotal, nothing is coming. Well, product and services.
Hmm. Yeah.
That file has a lot problem, I think. As this shouldn't be happened. Please do one thing, delete that file and download a new one. Please
Okay.
delete that file.
From here, I
Yeah,
need to close
yeah,
it.
yeah. Close it and download the new file.
Okay, I'll go to my drive And
Not from right? You need to download from QuickBooks. QuickBooks providing sample data file.
from where it is?
On the right top, when you go to the import, from the gear icon,
Okay, it is from the bell icon.
uh, gear icon, gear icon,
Okay,
that this
settings.
one, yeah, this one.
Hmm.
From the import data
Hmm.
and download that file, sample file.
Import. Should I
Yeah,
go to
please,
import?
yeah, please click go to import. On the center one,
Okay, and go to upload.
yeah, please download sample file.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, this is for import data. Now again go to the that bulk invoice.
Do I need to go to bulk invoice?
Hmm. From the sales and then invoice and from there bulk invoice.
Okay, directly go to invoices and bulk invoices.
Yeah.
Create invoices. Hmm. Multiple invoices or bulk invoices?
Import invoice, you can go with.
Import invoices. This is the page.
Download sample file.
I already downloaded it.
No, no, this one. Please click on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just open the recently downloaded file. Both are same or different. Let's check it.
The second one is, latest one is this one.
Hmm.
Do I need to
Yeah, remove
move?
this line. Yeah, remove this line.
Okay.
Okay, and then save this file.
Okay.
Now import this file.
Do I need to close it first?
Yeah, close this. Close this. The fourth one.
Okay. It is by default taking this. Do I need to change it?
Yeah, you have to change it and you have to make as per your
DM
computer
guide.
that one. Wow.
This one.
Yes.
This one. Day, month, and year. Do I need to define a class or
No,
should I?
if it is not, then it's okay. You can just hit next. Complete import. And let's see what the error is coming.
Is invoice duplicate not imported? दोनों में couldn't be select a date that after the data you started tracking this inventory item.
Okay, that inventory. Please open that inventory. Do one thing. Allow me to operate your system.
Okay. What services they are in that sheet?
Let's see what are those. Don't worry. You'll figure it out.
No, in the
Uh,
Excel sheet, I'm saying.
there's the gardening and gardening is there, right?
Rocks were there, gardening were there, and there were one more. It
Okay,
was,
that is for inventory only.
yeah. No, there were one is for soil also. Soil
Hmm.
was also there.
Have you mentioned opening stock or anything?
Mm. So before importing the data, we have to first define the inventory value.
Yes, right. Inventory value means the date from where we start maintaining books.
It should be the starting of the current financial year. You can take the
No,
or the
no.
calendar year, na?
It can be the previous one. When we record the transaction, that transaction should be after the inventory start date.
Initial quantity is not there, then how it will be able to sell it?
That is possible. That can be done. It will show as a negative balance. That is fine. But what happens? Books are showing soil from the date of October 24, and we are selling before that.
Okay.
That's why system saying that how is it possible? If you don't have that name, then how can you sell before that date? Okay, now that shouldn't be a problem. Now where the Excel sheet
It has a one duplicate record also.
at that 1001, we are just going to change the invoice number.
In our sample sheet, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So it will override the information?
No, no, we are just adding a new one. First of all, we have to make sure
No,
we
it has
do.
already updated the record, or it is giving only error.
When we add batch transaction,
Hmm.
at that time, there is an option. Uh, when you record invoice from the cells, then invoice, and then create new invoice under that import batch or multiple invoices from here. You are getting a lot confused. Multiple invoices and importing. When you click on import invoice, so we get option to create or merge. I'll show you there. Okay.
I
When we
think.
go when we
uh,
go with the multiple, you see active here. You can see that. You can see the action. This is I need to explain you how it is gonna work, and before that, you are asking the question. Okay. See, we can modify it, we can create it, and we can delete also. Okay. So first, let's do one thing. First of all, we go with the straight process, not with the complicated, like edit, delete, or modify, not like that. First, we go with the import. Once we able to import them, then we will do rest of the transaction.
Sure.
Okay? क्योंकि जब तक proper सीधा transaction confirm नहीं कर पाओगे, then how can you do the complex?
Hmm.
Okay?
Import is the latest stage. I guess we should create manually first and then we'll go to the import.
Yeah, that we can do. That is fine. But again, that's the part of our transaction. That's the reason I just consider them. Uh, which currency we have taken when it
I think USD.
no, but for this transaction, I think for this vendor, I think there's a different one.
Again, it is duplicate showing now.
Not duplicate, the currency.
We are sorry, we can't add all invoices just yet. Please correct the issue in red in the table and then click save. तो रेड में वहां पे आप जो क्लिक कर रहे हो उसमें क्या आ रहा है? एंटर अ क्वांटिटी टू ट्रैक दिस इन्वेंट्री आइटम. दोनों में इन्वेंट्री का इशू है, क्वांटिटी ऑफ इन्वेंट्री का. एंड व्हाट इज द प्रोडक्ट हेयर? ट्रिमिंग भी है. ट्रिमिंग में हमने नहीं किया ना, सॉइल में और रॉक में तो किया है, ट्रिमिंग में नहीं किया है.
So those are the services.
गार्डनिंग एंड ट्रिमिंग आर सर्विसेज. ओके. गार्डनिंग में आपको क्वांटिटी देने की जरूरत होगी.
Yeah, to everyone. क्योंकि वहाँ पे एक कॉलम आएगा बट क्वांटिटी एंड रेट अगर 5 बार अगर आपने सर्विस दी होगी सो यू हैव टू मेंशन लाइक दैट.
तो शुड आई make a note of it or it will be like we need to remember?
In this
Please
case,
note.
Chris Smith, instead of Chris Smith, we have to consider this one, not the name. Yes, on this. But it has a different currency, that's why. The first row is GBP, right?
Both files. This one, second one is we are using.
Mm-hmm. See, the problem is the GBP currency also.
All
No,
two
no,
items have GBP and one is euro.
that way it will take. See, those are new accounts, so it will take. That is fine. But here we are creating a new account. Another customer, vendor, or employee already using the same name. Mhm.
So its sample data is not
No,
that accurate.
customer is already created. We have corrected all. Again, what is the problem? Actually, we have enabled multiple currency that that's why import is showing problem and just a minute.
करण को कोई करेंसी असाइंड ही नहीं है. क्रिस को है. करुणा को कोई करेंसी असाइंड नहीं है, शीट में नहीं है.
Just a minute. Here we have enabled multiple currency, right?
Yes, we had previously. Why it is showing like that? Previously, we have also updated this file,
Mm-hmm.
uploaded this file. So few customers have already got created. and few records got failed.
First of all, we have to check the name of customer and their currency, using which currency we have assigned. All these are GBP. This also we have created with GBP.
Chris is using USD.
Here it is showing GBP.
No, but it is in the, if you'll go to the file, it is saying USD.
This is, I just changed it. This one, this. Okay? I just changed it to
लिंडा,
USD.
हाँ लिंडा, आगे मुझे नाम नहीं दिख रहा, is using euro.
Yeah, but that's it. It is already there. This is the
Yes.
euro.
करुणा के नाम से 2 कस्टमर क्रिएट हो गए.
This is just recently created because it was showing in Excel sheet, it was showing GBP, and here it was showing in USD. So there was a problem. So when you import any customer, so their currency should be the same as per your Excel sheet. In Excel sheet, you have to the same currency using the currency which you have created their account. You can't write here euro and in what we say in Excel you mention USD. That will not work. You have to keep both the same.
Okay, if let's suppose Amazon is our customer and he is into the multiple locations, or Atlassian is our customer, he is into the multiple locations, multiple countries, and dealing, their all branches are dealing with us.
Mm.
So, how do we
So
do
you have
we
to
have to
create
create
their
multiple
separate
customers?
account. For all you have to create their separate account.
As we cannot assign multiple currency to single customer.
No, that is not possible.
Okay.
Yes, that is not possible. And the rest, let's go with the transaction. It is showing generate bulk invoice for 10 customer for each one. So what we'll do, as of now, we just go with from here. Rather than importing task, that file is really stuck up. I'll create a new file for you and then do it. With the multiple transaction, how to create record it manually. Here you can just assign invoice number. Here you can select customers. Okay, then two things are compulsory. The star, wherever you see the star, you have to mention that. So you can today's date. The product and services, or you can okay, product and services. We haven't created yet anything.
We have created few services like gardening, soil, rock. These we have created. But it is not a mandatory field.
No, but until we need to assign amount, and in order to assign amount, this is mandatory field. Okay, and value it is coming from quantity and rate, and how the quantity and rate is coming so from product and services.
But there the
Hmm.
rate was mentioned in USD or in what?
This is USD. This is USD. Reason we are using the see the currency rate defined on a based of customer, and so when you create customer, make sure you are using the perfect currency. But once you create wrong currency with the customer, then you cannot use their account. That will create problem. So as of now, what we have done, we have just mentioned, and okay, now total it is showing total zero, subtotal zero. Let me see what it is showing.
If our rate is defined in dollar and we are billing to a customer who is dealing in GBP, so how we will bill it? How will convert that?
That is, see, if you are talking about which rate? Product rate?
Product rate.
So you have to convert that product rate in customer's currency, and then you have to create the bill.
So is there any functionality to convert that rate into um, a customer's currency?
That is exchange rate. You can even though using can do using Google, just like this.
No, yeah, that I can do it, but yours it is for only for one or two transaction I can do it manually.
Mhm.
But for the multiple transactions and every day when I'm dealing with the multinational.
Priyanka, you are too much confused. As of now, you can ask these questions when we create invoices. Let me show you. You haven't created invoices yet and you are getting confused. See, now tell me what is the base currency of this software? As of now, we have used that is USD, right?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Now we go with the sales and the customers. Now, one logical question. If your client is in Europe, you are dealing with them GBP currency or euro currency. Okay, so you have fixed the rate in euro or GBP, correct? So when you create invoice for just like for this customer, okay, you are creating invoice for this customer. So we have to record this transaction in GBP. But end of the day, the system convert the rate automatically in USD by itself. We should not have to do anything. Show me. Let me show you. This is a customer. Okay, this is you can see this is GBP by default. Okay,
Mm.
now we are going to create one invoice here. We have provided them designing services. Okay, now we have charged them for 5 hours at the rate of 80 GBP. So that becomes 400. Okay,
Mm.
this is 400 GBP and that becomes 524.86 USD.
Yes.
Okay, so we are not doing anything here. What will happen now? In our accounting software, it will show 524 in profit and loss account. But when you go with the customer account, it will show you as a 400.
That was I was trying to ask.
Yeah, this is see,
That was my query. If we are
this
creating
is
an
what I'm saying. You are asking query before the transactions. We haven't transaction started here. Once you start, then you will get all the questions answered by itself. Okay, I got your question. What you are trying to say, like, every time we have to change it. So no, we do not have to change every time. And now here you can see the service in the entire report is in USD.
USD.
Okay,
Hmm.
but when you deal with the customers, so that's in GBP. Also, when you receive payment from customers, it's a 524 USD showing, right?
Hmm.
Now, let me show you something. Uh, exchange rate doesn't remain same on each minutes or each day, right? It gets changed. So what was the customer? This one, right? Now let's receive payment. Before that, let me change the invoice date. So you'll get the perfect idea what I'm trying to say. Don't stop off when you go when you are here and you are seeing no transaction. Okay, just make sure you are on a right tab. Okay. Now on a see. Now we are going to change the date of this invoice. I'll tell you the reason.
वो वैल्यू चेंज कर देगा इनवॉइस की क्योंकि वो पर डे का रेट उठा रहा है.
Yeah, see, no, actually we are going to accept payment today. I want to show you something. Here you can see the rate also. Okay, it is coming. Now it is 525.89.
Yeah, it
payment
changed.
today.
It got changed.
Yes, so it is coming by default. Because see, it's a very big software, so they already fixed this using uh the
This
third
currency
party.
issue.
Yeah, right.
So if we are raising the invoice today and customer is making the payment day after tomorrow, so he has to make the payment on that day rate.
No, customer has to make payment in. They are going see. You are in India. You are
Hmm.
buying something from US.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so their charges is $200.
Hmm.
So you have to pay them $200.
But
They
if
are not concerned what is the exchange rate. They are concerned with their $400 only.
okay.
In the same way, here we have raised invoice of £400. So customer has to pay £400. They are not concerned about the exchange rate, either it is high or down.
Okay.
Okay, so now what was happened on 10/6, we have raised invoice during the month of September. Now we are receiving payment in October. Okay, now you can see how much we are getting 526.86. This is save and close. So where the difference amount is, right? Customer account is showing zero outstanding. But instead of 525, we have received only 524. So where the difference amount is?
Is the foreign exchange उसमें चला जाएगा ये foreign exchange loss में.
Under the profit and loss, when we enable multiple currency account, okay. This year to date, here you can see,
Exchange loss and gain आ गया ना.
okay. So
Yes.
your major query is resolved here.
Yeah. There was
Whenever
the
you are
query
raising
how we are
question,
yes
yeah,
how we are dealing.
whenever, okay, so this was the concern. Sarthak, you got this or not?
Yes, sir. What is?
Okay, so when
Yes.
you raise invoice in particular currency, so you are not concerned about the exchange rate. Customer has to worry about it. Okay,
Sir, what if we followed cash base
sorry,
instead of accrual?
instead of,
Accrual basis,
hmm,
if I can follow cash basis, then
hmm,
I have to generate the invoice when I actually receive the money.
yes, right.
It is
So
mostly
instead of
happened in case of e-commerce business, na? When we first receive the money and then we will generate the invoice.
In e-commerce.
In e-commerce, where the for the
No,
subscription.
e-commerce run on accrual basis, 100% accrual
yes,
basis.
100% accurate, right?
Reason, you are getting prepayment, okay,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
you are dispatching
It is
goods.
accrual. Sorry, it is accrual.
Yeah, okay, that is 100% accrual basis.
Yeah.
Now you are saying on what else on a cash basis? On a cash basis,
Yes.
when you receive payment on that date, you have to record the
Yes.
transaction.
So there is no difference of gain and loss.
Yeah, only gain and loss difference here.
Yes. Okay. But actually it depends on customer.
Yeah, see here you can see 525 you have received, but your expense
Yes.
is 103. Okay.
1.0. Yeah, right.
But in US industry, very less companies are using cash basis.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
very less few companies. Somewhere hybrid also, cash and accrual both, but majority are in accruals.
Okay.
Okay, so how to record multiple invoices? Did we record that invoice or not?
No, we didn't.
No.
इसमें इनवॉइस सीक्वेंसिंग बाय डिफॉल्ट की जा सकती है?
हाँ वही हमने
Yes.
किया है। नहीं जब यहाँ दिख रही है, आपको बताओ। इनवॉइस सीक्वेंस बाय डिफॉल्ट, व्हेन यू गो टू द कस्टम सेटिंग, ये जो हमने किया था ना।
हाँ।
Company setting.
दिस वन कस्टम ट्रांजेक्शन है, ये ऑटो इंक्रीज है अभी।
ओके, तो वो अगर हम नहीं डालेंगे तो वो अपने आप बाय डिफॉल्ट क्रिएट कर देगा?
हाँ वो अपने आप ही, मैंने अभी तक डाला नहीं, मैं सिर्फ क्लिक करता हूँ वहां पे, वो अपने आप जनरेट करता है।
अपने आप जनरेट करता है, ठीक है।
ओके,
हाँ।
तो दिस द वे हाउ वी कैन रिकॉर्ड द ट्रांजेक्शंस। अभी जो मैंने किया ना,
हम्म।
लेट्स डू इट अगेन नाउ। प्रियंका, डू
हम्म।
योरसेल्फ, लेट मी सी हाउ यू कैन डू इट।
ओके, आई विल डू इट।
वी हैव टू जस्ट मेक श्योर कि या प्लीज प्रोसीड।
Multiple entries.
हमें मैंडेटरी फील्ड्स तो भरनी है, बट उसके अलावा भी 2 3 4 फील्ड्स हमको ध्यान रखना है।
हाँ लोकेशन है, क्लास है, एंड
इसमें ये
प्रोडक्ट।
सिर्फ 2 ही कस्टमर दिखा रहा है।
यू कैन टाइप ना, बट सी इफ यू गोना टाइप तो अगेन करेंसी का इश्यू आएगा। You can type any other. You can select ना type. You can type नाम name here. दूसरे यहाँ पे इसलिए शो नहीं कर रहे because they do not have any transactions.
मुझे पूरा नाम याद नहीं है उस कस्टमर का, बट।
प्रियंका, do
हम्म।
one thing, जो दिख रहा है सामने,
हम्म।
हाँ वो सिलेक्ट करो, so that will easy to understand. See, you are on a learning stage. You are not intermediate or expert as of now.
ओके।
Okay, so just try to learn things. एक बार सब आ जाता है, then you can do it and don't skip any column. Please enter location also.
आई एड इट।
Okay, please enter location. Yeah, just try to slowly. Once you learn it, then you can jump. Okay, no need to enter service state. Service state, it is all about product. Okay, rocks. Okay, now enter quantity and rate.
मुझे इसका रेट याद नहीं है।
You can add anything, ना? We are just adding, क्योंकि हम कभी परचेज इन्वेस्ट करेंगे तो हर एक को अलग अलग इन्वेस्ट से हम रेट करते हैं, जरूरी नहीं कि हम एक ही रेट पे सेल करेंगे। नाउ क्लिक ऑन टैब। ओके, okay, so amount is coming now. Class, please assign class. Yeah. Not required, not required. Okay, now you can just import. Means just save. One or more. Okay, now save it. That is why I'm saying just be calm and try to understand this is a process. You can't skip a single thing. If you skip it, then system gonna skip you. Okay, please record 2 or 3 lines or more. No, don't start from there. Why they have given invoice number first column? There's a logic now. And not from the row 2, from the row 1. The first one, that is already pre-filled. इसके पहले जो था, that is already filled. Okay, yeah, you can start from there. And try to understand each column, what they are trying to say. Okay? And use tab.
It will by default take the credit period assigned to that product or customer.
That is on a based of customer. Okay? And when, how can you define it? When you create customer name, means customer account, by click on add new customer. At that time, you can decide their terms. Got it?
Hmm.
Okay, add 2 more line items. So once you learn this, कोई भी ऊपर नीचे कोई भी नाम सिलेक्ट करो, that is fine, both are same. आपको एक बार आ गया, then आप भूले हुए नहीं.
इसमें लोकेशन चेंज किया जा सकता है?
हाँ, ऐड नहीं कर देंगे लोकेशन, ऐड नहीं करना है लोकेशन वाली, जैसे डेली डाला हुआ है, मैं लोकेशन वाली थी, ऐड नहीं का ऑप्शन है ऊपर, ठीक है?
आपका आवाज बहुत दूर से आ रहा है.
ऐड नहीं का ऑप्शन है ना वहाँ पे. Okay. And when you tab, तो सिस्टम जो है वो अमाउंट काउंट करेगी. वॉइस इज कमिंग प्रॉपर ना? हेलो?
हम्म.
Yeah,
यस.
is my voice coming proper?
हाँ,
Yes,
अभी
yes.
वो
Okay.
पहले दूर से आ रही थी.
No, actually that was my camera mic. That yeah, and just I changed my Bluetooth. I
ओके.
didn't recognize that it was a camera mic.
डन.
Yeah, done. Now just hit on save. Okay. This is how you can record multiple transaction using batch, and not only invoices. From here, you can record check, expense transaction, bills, bank deposit, and sales receipts.
ओके.
Okay, and each have their own field name. You can see the background that gonna change.
हम्म.
जो भी है उसका अभी जो देखिए now you can see a customer or project and class product and services. in check, you can see different field.
कस्टमर
It,
स्लैश प्रोजेक्ट मीन्स मतलब वहां पे या तो कस्टमर का नाम लिखो या प्रोजेक्ट का नाम लिखो
yeah,
या दोनों का भी लिख सकते हैं।
you can enter either, na? You how can you type both?
ओह ठीक है।
Okay.
हम्म। अगर हम प्रोजेक्ट का लिखेंगे तो वो अनआइडेंटिफाइड पेमेंट में रहेगा बट उस प्रोजेक्ट को टैग हो जाएगा।
Yeah.
ओके।
So in the same way, expense also. Okay. And this bills.
अंडरस्टूड।
In QBO exam, there is one. You will be asked this question. Using batch transactions, what are the transactions you can record?
Okay.
ओके। इनवॉइस चेक्स एक्सपेंस बिल्स बैंक डिपॉजिट एंड सेल रिसीट्स। बैंक डिपॉजिट्स एंड सेल रिसीट्स। What is
Now,
the difference between bank deposits and sale receipts?
it's a huge difference between them. Sales receipts means cash sale,
And that I understood. That
and bank deposit means the payment which we have received from the customer, and that is deposit and that is available in undeposit fund, and we transfer that from undeposit fund to bank deposit. If we are getting four, we are getting payments from four customers,
hmm.
okay, and
Hmm.
we are depositing that amount together in a bank. The
Okay.
accumulated amount is 2,600.
Hmm.
So in a bank, you can see only 2,600.
Hmm.
But when you go in your books, you will
Hmm.
see four transactions. So how are you gonna reconcile them? So when you receive payment, at that time you record undeposited fund debit, customer credit.
ठीक है।
And when you find in a bank, so at that time bank debit and undeposited fund credit with the four line items. That
Okay.
becomes only single line item. Okay.
Got
And
it.
now how to memorize this? There are three transactions related to income: invoice, sales receipt, bank deposit. Invoice, sales receipt, bank deposit. And for the expense, that is bill, check, expense.
Book the bill against the vendor, book the expense,
Yeah.
and make the payment.
Hmm.
Okay. And generate the sale invoice, receive the amount, and deposit into bank.
Hmm. But if you consider like as a part of income, so we can say for the income only there are three types of income. You can get fund in using three options: either invoice
Hmm.
or sales receipts or bank deposit. So incoming is from three way, and outgoing is again with the three way, either bill or expense or check. Okay, that's the easiest way to remember this, and this is gonna be asked in QBO Pro Advisor Certificate exam. That is for sure.
Sure.
Okay, so now let's go with the regular transaction. What was the next? Edit the invoice for joint to add 50 late fee. Please add the late fee into that.
Late fee will be charged after due date, na?
Yeah, but as per the transaction, we can edit or we can add it.
Okay, so we have to specify the percentage there or the amount.
Amount,
We have
amount.
already defined the percentage, na?
Priyanka,
Hmm.
we have to follow the tagline. The number 9, it says edit the invoice for joint to add $50 late fee. Okay, so we have to just add $50. We have to follow the instructions. Percentage, and that is it comes when we do practical terms. But how to record that? You must to know. No? To do that, to learn that, you have to record that transaction first. Okay, so please go to the Gendoy and do the transaction. From where you can go with the Gendoy?
Sorry, you are saying?
Sales.
Hello?
You have to record 50 late fee. That's it. Under the Gendoy, customer has one invoice into that.
Journal, you are saying.
Please read the 9 number transactions. Please read the 9 number transactions. What it says? Are you getting my voice or not?
I'm getting your voice,
Yes,
but
sir.
your voice is not very clear to me. So that is why I'm getting
Please
confused.
read your PDF file.
Yes, I'll read it now.
Okay, what it is saying? It is saying add $50 transaction fees. That's it.
Ninth point, edit the invoice for John Doe to add a $50 late fees.
Oh, right.
Sign into QuickBooks Online, go to sales and invoice.
No need to read that. You already knew how to do it. So just go to the customers, open the invoice and do it.
Okay. Sales invoices. जॉन डो को हमने ये इनवॉइस जनरेट किया था दैट नीड टू बी एडिटेड now now shall I read the instructions?
Yeah, you have to add late fees. How you can do that? From here. Here you have to create one line item and it is late fee. Okay.
Late fee is another kind of source of income, so it is
Huh.
considered as service.
Okay.
Okay. Do I need to add here 50?
Yeah. And you have to assign class. See, if during the setup you have enable class, so you have to make sure you are assigning class for each transactions.
So for late fee, it will always be a um, parent product transaction class. If the if we
It
have
is
generated
it is not like that. When you raise invoice, first of all, what is the meaning of class?
class is a
Yeah,
department you said previously.
right. Yeah, we can use that as a department.
Hmm.
Now, when this first line item belongs to this class, so it's what obvious late fee is belongs to this transaction. Okay,
Yes, the
so
class
it is
will be same for it.
by default it is there.
That is, I was saying, कि if the late fee should also be connected to the parent product.
Yes, right.
The class should be same for that.
Yeah,
Okay. Now I save and close.
yeah.
Did it. Now shall I go to the next one?
Hmm.
Delete the invoice from ABC Corporation. Sales invoices. There is no such customer called ABC transactions.
Yes, I think we have inactive ABC Corp. I
Hmm?
think there was a third or fourth question that you have to inactive ABC Corp. Yes, delete the customer account for ABC Corp. We already done it.
And you are saying this one,
Delete the
delete the customer. That
yeah,
we have already done, but we have not created any invoice for him. So
yes.
this, shall I try to delete any other invoice?
No, no. You have to activate that ABC Corporation.
Again.
Yeah. This is all about your practice.
Hmm.
Okay. So you will get the same kind of transaction 10 to 20 times. And only after that you will realize how to do it. If we do only once, so you're not gonna learn that. Now, how you get inactive customers? So from this here, right? No, inactive customers. No. From here, from the settings, okay. Here you can say get inactive customers also. Okay, you can see this.
एक एक्टिव लास्ट में आ रहा है.
Make it activate.
हो गया एक्टिव. Now it create first we need to create an
Yeah,
invoice.
you need to create invoice.
Save it.
Yeah.
Now I have to delete that invoice.
Yes. So rather than delete invoice, we have to make it void. How to do that?
Where it is void. Do I need to press void?
Yes.
There are two options, void
Yeah.
and delete.
Yeah. Void. Delete means you lost the entire transaction.
Which
If
is
you make
not.
it, yeah, if you make it void, so the
Hmm.
transaction effect get nullified. The transaction will be there. The
Um,
better one is make it void.
but in an accounting, when we create a an invoice, let's suppose we have created an invoice in July, and
Hmm.
now we are in October, and if we
Hmm.
delete or void the transaction altogether, don't you think it will impact our accountancy? We should raise a credit note, na?
That depends upon the system. As of now, you are learning how to void transactions. As of now, you are learning bookkeeping, not accounting. In accounting, if you are doing accounting, then you can think about this. That is the perfect. At your point, you are the perfect one. But when at the time when you are doing accounting, as of now, you are doing bookkeeping. So during the bookkeeping, you have to learn how to void or delete the transactions. So this is the practice of how to make delete or void the transaction. It is not about the accounting, like we impact or not. Okay, so when we do accounting, at that time you can raise this query, and that is the valid. But do you know how to void the transaction till now? You are not, right? So this time you have to learn this, how to void them.
The invoice balance will go to zero, and your customer won't be able to pay it. We can't
Yes,
undo this.
yes, right.
So shall I do press it?
Yeah, you can void these transactions. Priyanka, you are learning how to void transaction. अभी आप ये सीख रहे हो कि इनवॉइस को void कैसे करते हैं. ओके, दैट इज व्हाई वी आर डूइंग दिस एक्टिविटी. अगर आपको पता होता कि हाँ void कैसे होता है, तो वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दिस एक्टिविटी ना.
Okay. So instead of deleting it, we are voiding the transaction.
यस, just to make sure reason behind to void this transaction, we have used auto increment number for the invoice.
Hmm.
And when we run sales register,
Hmm.
अगर हम इनवॉइस को डिलीट कर देंगे, देन जो इनवॉइस नंबर है वो चला जाएगा. सो व्हेन वी रन invoice register, at that time we cannot see this number in our ledger. तो उस टाइम पे हमें डाउट होगा कि ये अमाउंट कहाँ गई, ये इनवॉइस डिलीट कैसे हो गया, ये इनवॉइस किसका था. Got my point?
आई डू गेट योर पॉइंट। मेरा बस यही क्वेश्चन था कि इनिशियली जब ये ट्रांजैक्शन बिल हुई है तो ये कौन से रिपोर्ट में दिख रही है, और वॉइड होने के बाद ये क्या इम्पैक्ट दे रही है, कहाँ दिख रही है, कौन से रिपोर्ट में?
वॉइड होने के बाद इसकी जो अकाउंटिंग इफेक्ट है वो जीरो हो जाती है।
ओके।
अकाउंटिंग इफेक्ट टोटली जीरो हो जाती है। बट ये हमारे रजिस्टर में शो होगा, कस्टमर के अंडर में भी शो होगा एज अ जीरो वैल्यू। जीरो वैल्यू इसलिए क्योंकि जब भी हम रिपोर्ट वगैरह रन करें तो हमें सेल्स रजिस्टर्ड रिकंसाइल करने में प्रॉब्लम ना आए।
ठीक है।
क्योंकि अभी तो चलो एक दो ट्रांजेक्शन तो आप नंबर भी याद रख लोगे।
हम्म।
अगर 1 मंथ के अंदर 3000 ट्रांजेक्शन हुए,
हम्म।
वो उसमें से 30 ट्रांजेक्शन आपने वॉइड की जगह डिलीट किए हुए हैं।
हम्म।
तो 30
Yes.
ट्रांजेक्शन किसके डिलीट किए, क्यों डिलीट किए, वो सही में डिलीट करने थे या नहीं करने थे,
तो नहीं
वो
पता
फिर
चल।
राइट हम हमें पता नहीं चल पाएगा। तो दैट इज द बेटर वे टू जस्ट मेक इट वॉइड। हमें क्या कंसर्न है कि भाई ट्रांजेक्शन की एंट्री जीरो आनी चाहिए, अकाउंटिंग
हम्म।
इफेक्ट नहीं आनी चाहिए, वो हमने कर दी, हमारा काम खत्म। अब रिपोर्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू के हिसाब से हम उसको लाइव रख रहे हैं कि हाँ भाई ये है, हमको रिपोर्टिंग में जब जरूर पड़ेगी तो हमें पता चल जाएगा हाँ ये कस्टमर का था और हमने ये इन्वेस्ट ऑलरेडी वॉइड किया हुआ है। दैट इज द मेन कंसर्न।
ओके।
ओके, सो प्लीज रीड द नेक्स्ट वन। एंड सार्थक, मेक श्योर यू कंप्लीट ऑल दिस बिफोर आवर नेक्स्ट क्लास ऑन वेडनेसडे।
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm doing it right now.
हम्म।
If
ओके
any
फाइन।
query, we'll let you know.
फाइन। या प्रियंका बोलिए।
देयर 100।
हम्म।
ओके।
फर्स्ट वी हैव टू रीड द लाइन, वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इट इज ट्राइंग टू से। उसका जो सॉल्यूशन है वो हमें पढ़ना नहीं है, अगर हमें पता नहीं चलता है तो ही उसे हमें पढ़ना है।
ओके।
ओके।
सो वी वर ऑन
हाँ तो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट पढ़िए, क्या है वो।
डिलीट द इनवॉइस हो गया। क्रिएट अ क्रेडिट नोट फॉर जेन स्मिथ
हम्म।
फॉर 30 ड्यू टू अ सर्विस एरर।
ओके, अब इसके अंदर आपको क्रेडिट नोट इश्यू करनी है $30 की सर्विस
हम्म।
एरर, मतलब कोई भी सर्विस आपने जो दी होगी उसके अगेंस्ट
हम्म।
में इसको रिवर्स आउट करना है।
हम्म। वो इनवॉइस पर जाकर ही होगा।
ना, इनवॉइस पे नहीं होगा, क्रेडिट नोट का सेक्शन अलग है। लेफ्ट टॉप में आपको न्यू दिख रहा है,
लेफ्ट टॉप में, हाँ।
क्लिक कीजिए। वहाँ पे कस्टमर्स के नीचे सब पॉइंट्स दिए हुए हैं, वो हर एक पॉइंट को आप एक बार
क्रेडिट
उनको,
मेमो।
हाँ उनको एक एक पढ़ लीजिए तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि उसके अंदर क्रेडिट मेमो अवेलेबल है।
हम्म।
ओके, इन्वेस्ट के सामने हम सेटअप नहीं करते, इन्वेस्ट के सामने एडजस्ट करते हैं, इन्वेस्ट
हम्म।
के अंदर एडजस्ट नहीं करते। ओके,
हम्म।
बोथ आर डिफरेंट थिंग।
पर इसमें मुझे इनवॉइस नंबर टैग करना पड़ेगा ना, किस इनवॉइस के अगेंस्ट ये है।
नॉट नाउ, वी विल डू इट लेटर, डोंट वरी, वो हम करेंगे।
तो अभी मेरे को क्या करना है इसमें?
जस्ट आपको क्रेडिट नोट रिकॉर्ड करनी है। एज ऑफ नाउ वी आर डूइंग बुक कीपिंग ओनली,
हम्म।
हमें जस्ट क्रेडिट नोट बुकिंग करनी है।
जेन स्मिथ को दिल्ली में हमने क्या बिल किया था?
अलग अलग सर्विस है, डिजाइन ले लीजिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कोई भी एक प्रोडक्ट है ना उसको आप स्टिक करके रखिए कि वही प्रोडक्ट हमारे पास सिलेक्ट करेंगे तो आपको कोई कंफ्यूजन ना हो।
30 अमाउंट का दे रहे हैं हम।
हम्म।
सेव कर दे।
या
ये ईमेल एड्रेस का इश्यू बता रहा है।
क्योंकि आपने सेव एंड सेंड किया हुआ है, आपको करना है सिर्फ सेव, सेव
ओके।
एंड क्लोज। ओके, या
हो गया। नेक्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन।
हम्म।
अप्लाई 30 क्रेडिट नोट टू जेन स्मिथ आउटस्टैंडिंग इनवॉइस। ये नेक्स्ट में अप्लाई करना है, तो ये एप्लीकेशन कहाँ पर जाके करनी पड़ेगी?
अभी आप जो कह रहे थे ना एडजस्ट करने का,
हम्म।
ओके, अप्लाई 30 क्रेडिट नोट टू जेन स्मिथ आउटस्टैंडिंग इनवॉइसेस। नाउ
हम्म।
अभी मैं आपको जो समझा रहा हूँ, आप दोनों ध्यान से समझिएगा। लेट मी ओपन दिस। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी गो अंडर द जेन स्मिथ। ओके,
हम्म।
वी गो जेन स्मिथ। You did this just
Credited by QBO Online to link credited.
आपने इसके अंदर कोई ऑटो अप्लाई का ऑन किया हुआ है क्या?
क्या ऑन किया हुआ है?
क्रेडिट मेमो आपने ऑटो अप्लाई ऑन किया हुआ है क्या?
नहीं पता मुझे, आपने सेटिंग्स उस दिन साथ में कराए थे। मैंने बाद में तो कोई सेटिंग नहीं चेंज किया, आपके साथ ही किया था जब फर्स्ट क्लास में। ये इसका ऑटो फीचर तो नहीं है, ऑटो एप्लीकेशन?
नहीं नहीं, ऑटो नहीं है वो, हमने ऑलरेडी वो ऑफ रखा हुआ है। ये ऑन, ये ऑफ रखना है, ऑटो अप्लाई हमेशा ऑफ। फिर दैट इज फाइन। ऑटो यूज ऑन विल अप्लाई ऑफ, ऑटो विल अप्लाई बिल पेमेंट, ये भी ऑफ रखना है। ये जो है ये ऑटोमेटिकली अप्लाई हो चुकी है, ये नहीं होनी चाहिए।
अच्छा, अगर ये ऑटो एप्लीकेशन ऑन रहती है तो अगर उस इनवॉइस पे कोई पेमेंट टैग होगी तो वो क्रेडिट नोट डालने नहीं देगा?
हाँ, और वो अपने आप हिसाब, अपने हिसाब से ले लेगा। नाउ
माइ
सी, देखिए अभी वो मैंने ट्रांजेक्शन जो अप्लाई हुआ था वो मैंने कैंसिल कर दिया। नाउ वी हैव टू अप्लाई दिस अमाउंट। अभी इसका स्टेटस जो है क्या है, ऑन अप्लाइड।
हम्म।
ओके, वी हैव टू अप्लाई दिस अगेंस्ट दिस इनवॉइस।
हम्म। आप ये इनवॉइस ओपन करेंगे तो क्या ये डिजाइन का ही इनवॉइस है?
नो, जस्ट we are not going with the product specific, we are going with the what we say, invoice amount, just in a random cases. Okay, if you want to go with the product specific, then we have to remember which product we have sold to them in which invoices.
Got it.
Okay, so this is for design.
This is credit memo for design. 80 is, हाँ, it is also for
Okay,
design.
and that is the reason I told you to stick up to be with only one product. So we should not remember different name and products for everyone. Got my point?
अगर ये डिजाइन नहीं होता तब भी हम अप्लाई कर सकते थे ना?
We can apply to any invoice. That is fine. We can apply to any invoices. We can apply to against any invoices. But your question was कि ये जो है ये डिजाइन का ही है. That is the reason I show you here. That is for design. Now how to apply receive payment from here? You can do this. अगर हमें ये इनवॉइस के सामने एडजस्ट करना है, so we have to receive payment and we have to enter $30 only because we are going to assign 30 credit.
Okay.
See, this amount is the credit amount. Got my point? This is how we have to apply. Transaction effect 0. Got it?
Yes.
Transactions effect 0. We have to mention equal amount front of that invoice which we have to adjust against. So we have $30 here and we want to adjust this $30 against this invoice. So we made 30 and 30. 30 were debit and 30 were credit. So we have adjusted them with each other. Now save and close. So now we will see one new transaction with the 0 amount. Okay. New transaction with the 0 amount as a payment, it is showing close. And it was showing unapplied. Now it is showing applied. Okay. And against 80, it is showing 50. First
Partially
it
paid.
is showing partial paid. Now 50 due. Got it?
Got it.
So this is the simple way to apply transactions. Now next,
Apply 30 credit note to Jane Smith outstanding invoice. ये हो गया था. Apply the 30 credit memo to the outstanding invoice. ये भी कर लिया हमने. Click and save. Generate a statement of account for John Doe showing a balance of 220. Statement of account बनाना है.
okay, now go to the see कोई भी customers के कोई भी transaction करने हुए so you can once you enter into sales customer और यहाँ पे customers है कोई भी customers पे click करोगे then on the right side you can see the list of transaction you can initiate.
Statement नीचे ही आ रहा है, सबसे नीचे.
Okay, so you can go with the statement. Just save. When you save, then from where you can see them here, statement. Okay, you can see the statement here.
Okay.
You can print preview.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
प्रिंट आपने कहाँ से लिया? प्रिंट का ऑप्शन कहाँ
यहाँ
है?
पे नीचे लेफ्ट बॉटम
हाँ.
सॉरी सेंटर बॉटम.
वो ये आइकन की वजह से मुझे नहीं दिख रहा था. ठीक है.
Okay, so please go with the next one.
ओके. Record a payment of 200 received from John Doe.
Right. So receive the just a minute. Go with the back transactions. To receive payment of 200 received from John Doe. See, this is only payment receipt. This is only payment receipt, not against the invoice. Read that line
Yeah,
properly.
this is an unapplied payment.
Right. Okay. So how you gonna record them? Under the customers, receive payment, and under the receive payment, you have to just mention 200, and you should not apply against any invoices.
John Doe.
Okay.
Transaction list. पेमेंट. पेमेंट कहाँ से रिकॉर्ड होगा?
Receive payment.
सॉरी. Statement project customer detail.
No, I think you have to go to the receive payment and then only record 200.
Priyanka,
Do not.
as I told you, and Saurabh, keep this in mind. Well, yes, you can record all transactions from here. For the when you go for the customer, so you need to go with the sales, then customers, and for the particular customers, and from the particular customers, there on the right side you can see the transaction. Now what you need to do, you have to, yeah, just mention amount here. It's a
Okay.
200. Okay, and make sure you are not going to take any transactions. Just remove that. All right. Okay. Now
Save
save
and
and
close.
close. Yeah. Okay. This notification should be there, and we make this enable through accounts and setting.
Hmm.
So we realize like we haven't assigned any invoice against this payment. Okay. Now
Correct.
just save as credit.
Done.
Okay. Now apply 200 payment from John Doe to two invoices of 100 each. Now what you have to do, you need to create two invoice under John Doe, each amount 100.
There are three invoices that already exist.
Even though it
Receipt.
is already there, just leave
Hmm.
them as it is. Create two more invoices. Reason, there is a complex transaction into this 200 amount. That's why I knew the steps. That's why. Okay. So please create two more invoices. Wait, two? Just a minute. Yeah, you are doing wrong. You are doing wrong. Priyanka, how can you do this?
One.
150. See, you should not record amount here. You have to create two invoices, and each invoice amount should be 100. Okay, now do. You should not write anything here. Just type here and here.
No, I didn't type in that. I take quantity 2 and rate 50. Now it is good.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Now class, do I need to mention class here?
Yes, you have to mention class every time. You know why? If you are not going to assign class, so as it
Use
will show undefined.
in the report, PNL report.
Yes, right. Okay.
Save and close.
Yes, please save and close.
Now
And no, just a minute. See, you have record one invoice, okay? $100. This one, okay? Now here you can see in option of duplicate. Invoice number, this is 1011, okay?
mm,
And when we hit on this, we'll get a new invoice in 1012,
okay.
okay? 1012. Can we see
That
this?
yes, and that every detail is same
Yeah,
except
everything is there. Just we have to
invoice
just
number.
see a save and close. That's it. Okay.
Hmm.
So in just 10 minutes, in last 10 to 15 minutes, you learn a lot thing. How to create invoice, how to duplicate invoice, how to create credit memo, how to apply credit memos, how to
Yes.
record unapplied payment.
How to
Okay.
void the invoice.
How to void the invoice. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to say. Step by step, you learn everything. Just keep patience. Okay.
Yeah. Now
Now,
receive payments.
yeah, now we have to apply this 200.
Hmm.
Okay, this 200 against this invoices. So for that, what we have to do? Again, we have to go with
Do I need to
this.
edit this one and add the invoices?
No, yeah, you can do it. You can do it also. Please
It's a
edit it.
better way because it will give me the open list of invoices, no?
Yes, right, perfect.
Okay, and go to
Save, yeah, save and close. Sarthak, are you following now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
So now the impact is this will be applied
All three transactions zero out.
and these are paid. Okay. So shall we move to the next?
Yeah.
We have generate the statement. We have record a payment. Apply the payment. We have already done it. Process a partial payment of 50 from Jen Smith on 150 invoice. Okay, that we can do. So we are on Jen Smith. Jen Smith, partially paid amount. Do we need to create one another receipt for that?
Are you sure?
Y- Yes, because for of a less amount, and then we can
Right. Yeah,
uh
against the 150 invoice. Where it is? 150 invoice. Do we have?
we don't have any receipt anymore. We have to create a receipt first for the less amount, and we can apply it with the partially paid invoice or any invoice.
Yeah, you need to record not sales receipt. If sales receipt, so there's a cash shell. You have to create
We have
invoice.
to create.
Invoice 150 for $150, and then you can apply $50.
But
Okay,
for that, we need to create a receipt first, no?
not received. Invoice. What the transaction is saying? Process partial payment of 50 from Jen Smith on 150 invoice. So do we have $150 invoice? No, we don't have it. So we have to record invoice first. Sales receipt and invoice both are different.
I
You
understand.
know,
No,
then
I'm saying it.
hmm,
That is saying that $150 invoice. We
hmm,
have one invoice, 250 already existing. So no need to
okay,
create one more
okay,
invoice.
yeah. So you are
And
just going
we have
to
to
adjust
create
that.
one payment only so that
Okay,
we
yeah.
can
Please
partially
record.
apply it.
Yeah, please record that.
Now we are creating a payment. Okay. And the payment method, let's suppose we will take the TA 45678. Okay. Now we are applying that against the 250 invoice.
Hmm.
Okay. This is the partially paid invoice. And let's suppose this is only 100 rupees. This was
Okay.
the uh, and
No, you should not write amount over there. You should write amount in a row of particular invoice. Just write 50 here. Remove this 50.
okay.
Okay. And
If
also remove this 100 also.
I'll remove both.
Yeah, okay. Now here write 50.
Write down 50 here.
Yeah, we have received 50. Okay.
Okay. Or let's
And
suppose this receipt is of 100, but I'm only applying 50.
so 50 remain open.
Huh. That is also a case, na?
Okay, just add 50. Okay, so we
Mm.
have applied that 50 here, and you have received our actual 50.
Uh-huh. We can do that. Save and close.
Yeah.
We can also partially apply a receipt.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So, apply to we would deal to John Doe 100 each, 50 and 150. Advance payment of 500 from John Doe for the future services. So we need to, can we mark any receipt as advance? Like,
Advance, it is just like that 500, $200 payment you have recorded.
hmm,
Okay, it is a just kind of transactions.
but is there any flag for advance?
No,
Let, no. Okay. Okay. Because I think in the ARP that flag is there. So that is why I asked. Advance. Record an advance payment for John Doe. Okay, go to John Doe. We don't have any payment. Now record a payment. And customer John Doe, he has already taken payment method credit card, reference number 4506, Bank of whatever, Citibank USD. And we have to create $200, 500. It is 500 or 550?
Yeah, 500.
500, okay. 100, 900. Okay, it is advanced, so we don't have to apply to any
Yes.
invoice. Make a note. Attachment, proceed.
Okay, you can attach
No, I'm
also.
just checking filters. All, no, nothing. Accounts, payment. Okay, save and close. Save as a credit.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
same way we should do for that. Whatever you do for 200, you have to do the same thing.
Mm. Okay, so it is showing unapplied. Unapplied payments are treated as.
Yes, right. Issue a refund of 50 to the Jensen. So rather than issue 50 as a check, we are going to give them credit mark. The next transaction.
Okay, record an 500 ये that time. Issue a refund of 50 to Jane Smith for overpayment.
Yes, right.
How we can initiate a refund then? Invoice, multiple payment, distribute, zero cash, delete charges, time, activity, and statements. Where are refunds? Go
We
to.
can record that as a credit memo.
But if we have to make an actual payment for
But
refund,
see, we are not getting anything from here. This is just for the setting module. So you can get from here.
purchase order, bill, review, time, payroll, project, other, refund receipt. There it is.
Priyanka, you have to be more conscious, huh? Because you forgot about the things where it is available.
मैं अभी तो मैंने रिफंड का देखा ही नहीं है तो कैसे याद होगा कि
It's
कहाँ
a
है.
credit memo, na? Just kind of credit memo. That's it. अभी अभी क्रेडिट मेमो तो हमने इश्यू किया था ना $50 का, आई गेस.
एक क्रेडिट मेमो तो किया है इशू बट रिफंड रिसीट नहीं किया है तो हाँ इट इज लाइक अ क्रेडिट मेमो दैट आई अंडरस्टूड बट क्रेडिट अगेंस्ट क्रेडिट मेमो यू डोंट हैव टू मेक अ पेमेंट बट अगेंस्ट रिफंड रिसीट you have to make a payment.
Yes, right.
So that is it was against John Smith or John Doe. Refund 50 to
Here
John.
also, it's a taste for the name. That is the reason similar names are there.
Mm.
So in the, we become more conscious about the names and their transactions.
We will always make the payment with the check. Refund from account बैंक ऑफ अमेरिका जो भी है हमारा चेक नंबर आ गया अपने आप ही प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विसेज ए डिजाइन डिस्क्रिप्शन 50 रुपीज हमें वापस करना है इसको दैट इज हेयर एचआर डिपार्टमेंट वापस देगा ओके डेली टैक्स स्टार्ट टाइपिंग टू एडिट टैग नहीं पता व्हाट इज टैग्स.
I explained you forgot, I think. I gave you the example of a truck transportation business where you have 500 trucks. Then how you gonna manage their expense and income? Because you can't create that much class or that much locations. So in
हाँ.
that way, if you do any transactions related to particular truck,
हम्म.
then you can mention the truck number into the tag field
हम्म.
So
So it
whenever
will
you,
come into the report.
yeah, right, that one.
Okay, manage display or refund receipt. Message displayed. Do I need to fill any other field or should I save and close?
7 crores, not record, just a 7 crores. It's a normal sales receipt. It is all about, as of now, we are doing just to understand the transaction type, how to record the transactions.
Okay,
Okay, accounting and everything that will come after vendor center transaction. Just those are also similar to this.
I understand because when we have created a credit memo,
Hmm.
there was no need to choose any payment method or from the or bank account or anything. But when
Right.
issue
Refund
a
receipt
refund
you have
receipt,
to
we
select.
have to put these details also.
Yes.
Although both functions at a like a credit against the customer's liability, customers receivables,
Mhm.
credit against the customer receivables, but in one we have to make a payment, and in one we don't make any payment. We just reduce our debtors.
Right. There are two options, and we have to recognize how we have to record. If it is going through bank, then sales credit,
Refund.
sales refund. Okay,
Mm.
receipt credit means sales refund, return refund. And if it is not going, just we give them credit, so we can go with the credit note.
Yes.
Okay,
Find and select Jane Smith. Click new transaction refund receipt.
that is all well.
बट हमने जेन स्मिथ में देखा था तो मुझे रिफंड तो वहां दिखा नहीं था कहीं पे न्यू ट्रांजैक्शंस में लेट सपोज आई गो सेल्स कस्टमर
And your recorded is under.
ओके वी आर इनटू दिस
See
एंड
now, let me show you one thing. Whenever you record any transaction and you are not sure where it is posted, though, you have to go here. On the right top, you can see here. When you click on search, you can see the last transactions. It's under Jane Smith.
नो मैं ये बोल रही थी कि जब आपने बताया था ना कि जब आप ट्रांजैक्शंस में होते हैं तो
Hmm.
आप साइड में जो आइकन आता है उसमें वो सारे जैसे न्यू ट्रांजैक्शंस है तो
Hmm.
इसमें दिखता है एक एक मिनट लेट मी
Yeah.
ऑल सेल्स में जैसे मैं आ गई और मैंने यहाँ से एक कस्टमर सेलेक्ट कर लिया किसी पर्टिकुलर कस्टमर का डेटा देखते हैं लेट सपोज यहाँ पे मैं
Hmm.
हूँ और हम लोग जेन स्मिथ में का
Hmm.
डेटा देख रहे हैं और
Okay.
कस्टमर में है या इनवॉइसेस में है नहीं क्रिएट इनवॉइस आ रहा है ऑल सेल्स में सेल्स आ रहा है न्यू ट्रांजैक्शंस यहाँ पे रिफंड रिसीट आता है यही पूछ रही थी मैं क्योंकि मैं इनिशियली जब देख रही थी तो नहीं मुझे ये रिफंड रिसीट नहीं दिखा और फिर मेरे को वहां पे जाके न्यू पे जाके उसको देखना पड़ा
There
मैं
are two
इसी
models. There are two models here.
हाँ
When you go to the customers
हाँ
under the Jane Smith,
हाँ
okay, then you can see options here.
ओके
Okay,
यहाँ पे
but
नहीं यहाँ पे नहीं
that,
आ
yeah, that is not available here. Okay,
रहा
that is available either here और here.
ऑल
ये जो
सेल्स में जाके
ये जो है ना, ये एंटायर सॉफ्टवेयर के सारे ट्रांजेक्शन पोस्ट करने का
सारे
ऑप्शन है।
फीचर्स है
हाँ।
ओके
ओके, और ये जो है पर्टिकुलर रेगुलर जो ट्रांजेक्शन पोस्ट होते हैं उनके लिए है। बट
हम्म
अगर आपको कुछ एडवांस कुछ रिकॉर्ड करना है, देन यू हैव टू गो विथ हियर। यहाँ पे आपको एडवांस फीचर्स मिलेंगे जो उसके अंदर नहीं है, जैसे कि
हाँ
मल्टीपल इनवॉइसेस, इंपोर्ट इनवॉइसेस,
हम्म
एस्टिमेट,
यहाँ
रिफंड
पे आप
रिसीव।
सब कुछ कर
राइट।
सकते हो
हम्म।
पेमेंट भी बुक कर सकते हो रिफंड भी डाल
हाँ,
सकते हो क्रेडिट
बट इफ
मेमो
यू,
मल्टीपल तो
या इफ
ऑल
यू गो,
सेल्स इज मच बेटर
yeah, no, other than all sales customer is much better. The reason is आपकी मिस्टेक नहीं होगी, किसी और कस्टमर के अंदर ट्रांजेक्शन नहीं चला जाएगा।
एग्जैक्टली ये भी सही है क्योंकि फिर यहाँ पे जाके आपको हो सकता है कम दिखे पर आप न्यू से भी उसको चूज करके ले सकते
हाँ।
ठीक है
ओके, सो मेक अ प्रैक्टिस कि कस्टमर में जाके बाद में ट्रांजेक्शन अकाउंट करो,
ओ
तो जो चांसेस है मिस्टेक होने के कि एक कस्टमर का दूसरे में पोस्ट होगा, वो कभी नहीं होगा।
अंडरस्टूड रेस्ट अभी करना है या डू वी नीड टू वाइंड अप?
No, just 10 minutes more and then we can complete now.
Okay, so tomorrow there will be no class.
Yeah,
Day after
they'll,
tomorrow there will
yeah,
be class.
yeah, by Wednesday.
Wednesday there will be class.
Yeah.
At the in evening now?
Not in evening. I'll update you the time and everything. If it is possible, then tomorrow we'll take. During the day you are not available. You both are not available, right?
Actually, I'm working. I told you that I'm working.
Yeah, I know Sarthak also okay. That's why that's why I'm asking.
यही
No,
दिक्कत है कि
no,
कहाँ से अटेंड करूँ?
no, no. In the morning, I'll try to do it on Wednesday. And if it is possible, then let's do it after that. We'll discuss about that on our chat, and accordingly, we'll fix it. Don't
ठीक.
worry. In
Yeah,
in a week, we are going to cover 3 class. That is for sure.
that I'm not worried about. But the thing is, do we need to set up a one time or we will
No, no.
change?
This is just for the time being up to 10th of October, 10th up to Navratri.
So are you
Till
fasting for that period?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So that is just for the Navratri, and after that we are on a regular basis by 7 a.m.
Got it. Um, so shall we go ahead? Send an invoice.
What's the transaction? What is the last transaction you are doing? It
We
is
have done the refund.
just a minute.
Issue a refund of 50. Refund
Okay,
receipt.
okay, that's okay. So record the bounce check of 200 under.
हम्म तो इसके लिए तो पहले चेक क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा.
No, just remember you got $200 as a payment as advance. Then you
हाँ
have
हाँ
raised two
हाँ.
invoices of 100,
Yes, yes, yes.
right? And I told you something complex transaction is coming in a future for this. I knew that this is that. It is bounce check. So you can record through JV.
Okay. So it's for Jane Smith, na?
Yeah.
John Doe.
John Doe, John Doe. Where it is showing? John under the John Doe, no?
John Doe, we have created a 200 rupees receipt.
Yeah. Okay. So now this check got bounced. So what
हाँ.
we have to do? We have to record one JV and we
हम्म.
have to apply this payment against that JV.
Okay.
In that, what will happen? Both these invoice
जो
will
वो
get
अनटैग हो
open.
जाएंगे और ये रिसीट कैंसिल हो जाएगी.
Right. Got it. तो आपको कॉम्प्लेक्स लेवल का पता है बट बेसिक लेवल में आप मुझे कंफ्यूज कर देते हो.
बेसिक में नहीं, मैं एक्चुअली एडवांस नहीं, मैं बेसिक्स का इसको यूज किए बिना एडवांस
Hmm.
को सोच लेती हूँ, तो वो
Yes. No, it's okay. Now create one JV
where it is new transactions.
from from the new. No, no, you can't find JV here. JV, it is something not related to particular one
Customer,
module.
it
Yeah,
is upper level
yes. On a
transaction.
other for
Journal
last column, fourth row, fifth row.
Journal
Yeah,
entry.
yeah. And here I need to explain one thing. When you select account receivable,
Hmm.
so you must have to select the name of customer. If you are not going to select the name of customer, so the transaction is not gonna save. Please proceed
Okay.
there, proceed with that, so you'll realize what is it.
Acha. My
Okay.
question is why there, if the customer's check got bounced, why we are not putting a receipt reversal?
Which ones you are saying?
We have
Receipt.
receipt reversal. There
Hmm.
is an option in receipt for reversal.
There is a refund receipt. That is
Refund.
totally different. And it's all about check transactions. We
Okay.
already received the check and we have deposited in the bank, but now it got
Bounced.
bounced. So in that case, In accounting method, we prefer to record that as a JV. Reason, when you run statement or anything,
Hmm.
then you when you see the JV, like in customer center, what do we see the normal transaction? Invoice, payment received, credit memo, sales received. But suddenly, if you found JV, so you raise your eyebrow. Okay, something is wrong with the JV. So what was that? Okay, that is the reason we are recording this transaction through JV. What was
Oh,
the wrong? Wrong is the check was bounced.
Inbound.
okay.
Okay, that is the reason we use JV. So in a JV, what you gonna do? First of all, debit is account receivable.
अब डेबिट में यहाँ पे
Debit, yeah,
अकाउंट रिसीवेबल्स
USD.
ओके
Sorry.
एंड कितने अमाउंट से हम कर रहे हैं 200 से
Yes,
एंड क्रेडिट के लिए नीचे वाले लाइन में आना पड़ेगा
yes, right.
ओके क्रेडिट कर रहे हैं हम
Bank account.
कौन सा बैंक लिया था याद नहीं मुझे अब
You can say, check
बैंक ऑफ
anyone.
अमेरिका
Yeah. And
नेम
account is
सिलेक्ट
yeah,
करना
yeah,
पड़ेगा
name यहाँ पे select करना है John Doe.
जॉन डो दोनों में लेना पड़ेगा
No, one only.
अच्छा डिपार्टमेंट और क्लास भी लेना पड़ेगा या रहने देंगे जरूरत
No,
नहीं
you have to अगर किया हमने accept अंदर किया हुआ है then you have to.
क्लास है चलो okay is this suffice description being check बस और तो
Yeah,
कुछ नहीं है ना
yeah. Now you can save.
ओह सॉरी ये सेवन नहीं हो
Yeah,
गया
that's fine. Save and now you can close the window. It's okay.
ओके now it got booked somewhere open
Okay, now what you need to do, you need to open that payment receipt.
this one
Yeah, this one. And you can open it, edit.
edit
Yeah.
hmm.
And you need to select this JV against that payment.
Invoice will be selected or do I need to answer
No, you need to untick invoice
हाँ
and you have to select JV. You can
ओके
do either or, na. Either you can select both invoice or you can
वही
select
मैं बोल रही
JV.
थी मैंने कहा ये हमें हटाना पड़ेगा
Yeah, you have to untick them. Okay, now there is the
yes. Now let's check the impact ये
got
ड्यू
it?
हो गया वापस से
Hmm.
ये अनअप्लाइड ही है ये
जो
रिसीट है
पेमेंट जो था जो हमें मिला ही नहीं है
वो
वो रिवर्स हो
क्लोज हो
गया.
गया ठीक है
Got
इनवॉइस
it?
वैल्यू उतना ही आ गया
Yeah, this was the main transaction. Now
हम्म
send an invoice reminder to Jan Smith for an overdue 150.
हम्म
आपने 250 का इनवॉइस था उस पर वर्कआउट किया था, राइट?
जॉन स्मिथ के लिए है ना ये या
या
जॉन डो के लिए ड्यू इन 28 days है
जैन स्मिथ 20 नंबर जैन स्मिथ.
जॉन स्मिथ
डू यू हैव 150 invoice?
Yes.
Okay. No, we don't have.
Yeah.
But let me show you how you can do that from here.
हम्म
Send reminder. Okay. If it is a email configure in a live, so you can just send from here.
इसे ऑटो
That's
कॉन्फ़िगर भी कर सकते हैं ना
yeah. If the जो हमारे क्लाइंट होंगे उनके पास ये लाइव एक्सेस रहेगा, मतलब उनके पास रियल अकाउंट होगा. रियल अकाउंट इन द मीन्स बिजनेस अकाउंट होगा क्विकबुक्स का. और उसके अंदर ईमेल सेंडिंग का ऑप्शन इनेबल रहता है.
एनेबल रहता है उसमें ऑटो एप्लीकेशन भी एनेबल ही रहती है
यस, राइट. ओके, सो इनवॉइस का रिमाइंडर सेंड करना एकदम इजी है. यहाँ पे गए, जस्ट सेंड रिमाइंडर.
डन
दैट्स इट। ओके, सो दीज आर द ट्रांजेक्शन। सो आज हमने क्या क्या सीखा है, और सार्थक कैन यू रिपीट?
Yes, sir.
या।
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आज हमने सीखा बल्क इनवॉइसेस क्रिएशन सीखा, मल्टीपल इनवॉइसेस।
राइट।
उसके बाद इनवॉइस एडिट, लेट फीस एडिशन सीखा।
हम्म।
देन रिफंड इनवॉइस एंड पेमेंट एडवाइस दोनों क्रिएशन सीखा।
ओके।
पेमेंट
हम्म।
के बाद, यस सर, आई थिंक एडवांस पेमेंट
पेमेंट।
रिसीव्ड और सॉरी,
राइट। या, राइट राइट।
यस, एंड देन रिमाइंडर एंड बाउंस
ओके।
चेक रिकॉर्ड आल्सो।
या, एंड स्टेटमेंट।
हाँ, स्टेटमेंट एंड पार्शियली पेमेंट रिसीव्ड एंड पार्शियली पेमेंट पेड।
ओके।
यस।
प्रियंका, इज यू मिस एनीथिंग?
नहीं, इन्होंने मोस्टली पार्ट तो बताया। हमने रिफंड भी सीखा है इसमें, रिसिप्ट क्रिएशन, रिसीट एप्लीकेशन, और क्रेडिट जनरेशन इनवॉइस के अगेंस्ट, पार्शियल एप्लीकेशन ऑफ रिसीट, एंड उसके बाद हमने हाउ टू क्रिएट अ चेक बाउंस एंट्री, वो हमने सीखा। रिमाइंडर, पेमेंट रिमाइंडर कैसे भेज सकते हैं, वो हमने सीखा। उसके अलावा हमने लेट पेमेंट फीस कैसे इनवॉइस पे चार्ज करेंगे, हमने वो भी सीखा। उसके बाद हमने और
लास्ट में जो सीखा, जेवी कैसे रिकॉर्ड करते हैं।
हाँ,
यस
वो
जी।
वो
राइट।
बता दिया मैंने, चेक बाउंस।
ओके।
हाँ।
ओके फाइन। सो जब भी क्लास हो, तो अगर एक पर्सन जो है वो ट्रांजेक्शन रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है, सो मेक श्योर कि सेकंड पर्सन को भी पता हो कि क्या हो रहा है।
यस।
ओके।
यस।
तो
ठीक है।
दिस, दैट वाज द रीजन आई आस्क सार्थक कि क्या क्या
यस।
हुआ है।
ठीक है।
ओके देन, मिलते हैं फिर वेडनेसडे। ओके।
यस सर। ओके।
If you have any questions, and Priyanka and Sarthak, you can go with the further transaction if you can do them. Okay,
यस।
or you can just read them. What are those? तो जब भी हम
यस।
ट्रांजेक्शन करने बैठेंगे, so that will be easy for us.
यस। यस। ओके।
Okay.
ओके सर। यस।
Okay then, चलो मिलते हैं.
यस सर, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू वेरी
Okay,
मच।
Priyanka. चलो, yeah, Sarthak, bye.
थैंक यू सर।
Yeah,
यस, बाय
thank you
बाय।
so much. Bye. Bye.